Hi, welcome to the podcast. My name is Louise, and this is the fifth episode of Learn with Louise. If you are wondering what are my previous podcasts, I talked about media and information literate individual for my first episode, followed by people media, text information media, visual information media, and for a podcast for today, we are going to talk about audio information media. So, regarding my previous podcasts, it is available on Spotify and YouTube. Just type Learn with Louise and you are good to go. Before we start, I wanted to introduce myself first for those who haven't listened to my previous podcasts. Hello, I'm Louise, a 17-year-old student, and I'm making podcasts to inform and help people out, especially for students like me. Use the internet to learn something so you'll be knowledgeable about a certain topic that you can actually use in the future, right? Right. Alright, without further ado, let's get started. Y'all are wondering what is audio and information media? Well, it is a media communication that uses audio or recordings to deliver and transfer information through the means of sound. Moving on to the types and categories of audio information, first we have radio broadcasts, live or recorded audio sent through waves to reach a wide audience. Second, music. Vocal and or instrumental sounds combined in such a way as to produce beauty of form, harmony, and expression of emotion. Third is sound recording. It is a recording of an interview, meeting, or any sound from the environment. Fourth is sound clips or effects. Any sound other than music or speech artificially reproduced to create an effect in a dramatic presentation, as the sound of a storm or a creaking door. Lastly, audio podcast, a digital audio or video file or recording, usually part of a theme series that can be downloaded from a website to a media player or computer. Everything has its own importance. As for audio and information media, audio helps recall memories, enhance brain activity, and stimulate the brain. Audio media is very useful in developing the listening skills of students, especially for language learning. It also supports distance learning and helps in memorization. Going back, we also have different ways of storing audio media, like storing it in a tape, CD, USB drive, memory card, computer hard drive, and internet cloud. As for the different audio file formats, first we have MP3 or MPEG audio layer 3, second is M4A or AAC or MPEG4 audio or advanced audio coding, third we have WAV, and the last one is WMA or Windows Media Audio. What is the purpose of using sound or audio media? It gives instructional information, provide feedback, and to personalize or customize. The last thing we're going to talk about in this podcast are the elements and principles of sound design. Elements of sound design are the objects or things that we have to work with, such as dialogue, sound effects, music, and silence, or the absence of audio or sound. Moving on to the principle of sound design, these are the techniques for combining the different elements or objects. First is mixing. It is the combination, balance, and control of multiple sound elements. Next is pace. It is the time control, editing, and order of events. Then, the transitions. How to get from one segment or element to another. There are 5 types of transitions. These are segue, crossfade, V-fade, fade to black, and waterfall. Lastly, and next to the transition, is stereo imaging. It is using left and right channel for depth. And we're done with the podcast. I hope I gave enough information about our topic. Thank you so much for listening. Don't forget to learn something every day. Again, this is Louise and this is Learn with Louise. See you in my next podcast. Bye!